YouTube channel.
Very
How
good
are you
evening, sir. Yes, I'm very good.
guys? Vishal was selected as a SBI PO from the last year Super 50 batch. Basically, he is from Maharashtra and he will introduce more about his introduction and all. But now we are here. This video is mainly for because today itself SBI PO released the psychometric test date as well as upcoming mock interview tentative date. Those students who have found their roll number, those who have cleared the mains exam, okay, today, and they will start trying for psychometric test as well as group discussion, group exercise, and 101 mock interview. So, guys, now we will discuss about 101 about the things, and Vishal will discuss in English about all the things so that you guys will be very helpful from it. First of all, please give me your introduction to the students.
Yes. Very good evening to sir and the viewers. So, just a brief introduction about myself. I am Vishal Marwa, and I'm from Mumbai. And by my graduation, I am a law graduate, and I graduated in 2022. And just after that, I wrote the SBI PO examination. It was my first and only banking examination, and I managed to get into that. And yes, it's been going good. Served almost 6 to 7 months in the bank. And
Okay,
first of all,
Vishal. And
congratulations.
I remember if you when you joined the Super 50, you told me I am a law graduate. Then I told you why you are not going for the law officer and all. Then you told me, sir, firstly I will prepare for one exam. Then my aim is to regulatory body or maybe state PCS or UPSC. So my
Yes,
best wishes for you because you are still preparing, and I want to see you in higher and higher post in state PCS, in UPSC, as well as in regulatory body.
sure, sir.
First of
Thank
all,
you.
one motivation from your side because you are student. Suppose some student are not get selected in today SBI PO written exam and on 1st of January our RBPO result was declared. Then what is the self motivation? Where the self motivation will come from? Not today, someday is my day.
Yes, obviously the thing is here that uh, it is you don't have to give up. You have to just keep trying because it is a continuum. It is not like once you have not cracked SBIPO, you are not going to get any opportunity. You are going to get at least 20 to 30 opportunities this year, and the things are similar. You are doing quants, reasoning, English. You can just keep working on that, keep attempting the mocks, raise your skills, and in this year obviously you will get a selection somewhere.
Okay,
So
Vishal, you are
yes,
posted in means at which.
I'm in Mumbai only. It is my home circle.
Okay, Mumbai only. Okay, guys, one by one, we will discuss firstly about psychometric test, then GD and G, then one mock interview. First of all, Vishal and Pallavi, they are in the same batch. Aradhana, okay, and Rachna, all are selected. If you remember, we have only one student. They are maybe IBPS. Isha. Isha is in IBPS. Rest all in SBIPO, and
Yeah.
it's good batch regarding good group discussion. Some of the students are average but they are doing very well. So what is the importance of psychometric test? Later on we will discuss about what is the strategy to take a group discussion class with me, because if you are able to speak it will good for you. If you are not able to speak in GD and G, it is not good for you. So first of all, tell me the student
Absolutely.
what is the why they take psychometric test from the last year, and what are the questions over there, and what is the approach of psychometric test. Please guide them.
Yeah, so psychometric test was like SBI was trying to experiment basically to it. We wanted to filter its candidate further. Like they are already testing your knowledge through mains, then they are testing your speed through prelims, and they are also testing your communication skills and personality through interview. Now
Yes.
what they wanted something extra. There is an image regarding we are in the service industry, right? So they want to look into the officer's attitude कि जो ऑफिसर आ रहा है उसका एटीट्यूड कैसा है, वो उसमें वैल्यूज है कि नहीं. So it is not possible to entirely judge someone in the interview. इसीलिए ये psychometric test was introduced. And the questions are like, there are 90 questions. No, sorry, 200
100,
questions.
maybe 100 or
100.
200 questions, no
Okay.
issue.
Yes. And 90 minutes the test is for. And it is a simple pattern. They give a statement, and there are five options: strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. So basically, you are reacting to that statement. जो भी statement आ रहा है, you are giving your reaction. कि for example, they are testing a personality trait of yours. So they'll give a question like, I uh, like my opinion being heard in front of others. Okay, so isme there are various personalities. Somebody would think, you know, I want my opinion to dominate, so he'll go for strongly agree. And someone would go like, nahi, I am a team player, bakiyon ko bolne do, so he will go for strongly disagree. So this is how they rate your responses. But the key fact, the most important thing in psychometric test is, जो भी answer do, nothing is wrong here. But whatever you're giving, follow a consistent policy. अभी जैसे for example, the first question I used, I like my opinion being heard over others. So
Okay.
here, if let's say I have a, like, I have a dominant personality, I say yes, I like my opinion being heard over others. It is not wrong. But this question can be asked once again in, let's say, after some 15-20 questions. This question will come again, but with twisted words, that I like to be dominant or I like to be autocratic. At that time only the language has been changed, but the underlying meaning of the sentence is same. So at this time you have to be consistent. If you are saying yes over there, if you are agreeing over there, you have to agree over here as well. So this is basically what they are testing. First thing is your consistency, and the second thing is, there are some obvious answers, like which is highlighting some negative trait. Ki, I don't like talking to people, or I am very shy. So you are entering the service industry, right? So you have to avoid those kind of answers. It is basically more of a judgment based. So
Yeah,
first
actually,
is your,
they are judging the
yes,
candidate on
yes,
a public service. Okay, it's a
yes,
service sector. We have to deal the customer. We have to deal the clients.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Then other questions would come like, I like hanging out, or I like going to parties. So over there you can agree or disagree. And then another twisted question would come like, I like spending alone time with myself. So on those parameters you have to, like, you have to adopt a certain personality trait before going to the exam. Just think what you are, just for half an hour or 1 hour, just think who you are and adopt that, and then go to the exam. No matter what question comes, you have to stick to that personality trait that you have chosen.
Okay. Means psychometric is totally they are judging some of the situation based questions, some of the mental ability. They are
Yes,
judging the students what they are marking, which type of answer, and the questions and answer type means they are judging the students.
yes, yes. So
Okay.
based on this entire test, the a report is prepared later, which is given to the interviewers. What is there in this report is, कि ये student so and so, he is having a dominant personality, or a recessive personality, or he's a team leader, or he's a team member or a worker. So some results come out, which are then given to the interview panel. So they have a brief report of you before you start speaking. They have a report ki, okay, Vishal is coming, he is a dominant person, or a recessive person, or a leader, or a follower, or some trait, some results come out. It is, there are absolutely no marks for this, but it is nonetheless important that you go prepared for it.
Yeah. Next is group discussion and group exercise. Guide them firstly about the group discussion and then group exercise.
Yes. Group discussion is very very important part of the GD and PI stage.
Approximately, if you
We-
remember, we have discussed around about 10 topics each
Yes,
day.
yes,
Each day with
yes,
the classes, banking and current affairs classes, we have discussed each day, and the GD topic is quite interesting with the students.
yes. Yes, we used to discuss on various topics. Sometimes we used to pick from finance or from environment or from industry and
Yes.
banking. So basically, if for when you're going for GD, you have to be firstly you have to be thorough with current affairs, at least whatever is going in the news or in the
Newspaper.
headlines.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to have some idea about that. And GD is for 10 marks, and G there is a group exercise as well that is also for 10 marks. So total 20 for 20 marks, group discussion and group exercise is there, and rest 30 is for personal interview. So that
Total
total,
50.
yes, total it makes up 50. So in my group discussion and group exercise section, I got 19 out of 20. And very notably, the moderator of my group discussion panel was retired GM sir from Mumbai area. And when I ended my GD, he praised me by calling out my name, so that really motivated me that day. So how you give your GD really sets up the tone that how your group exercise and personal interview will go ahead. So now starting with the GD, what they do is first they will give you a pen, a paper, and roughly 5 minutes of time, and they will then give a topic. That topic could be from anything. It could be from banking, from let's say legal sector or industry, business, anything. So once you are given that topic, you have a blank pen and a blank paper and a pen, and you have to jot down whatever thoughts are coming into your mind.
Okay.
After five, after yes,
Yeah, yeah. Continue. Continue.
yeah. After 5 minutes, after those 5 minutes are over, they press a bell or give an indication to start, and then you have to start the group discussion, and it will last for about 15 minutes or something. And usually there are 10 to 12 members in the group, and then the discussion can continue. It is in the end they will the moderators will judge you upon how much you have spoken, how much you have dominated the group kind of, and what kind of diverse points you have mentioned. So on this basis they will give you the marks.
Basically, group discussion, they are checking on the recent topics. Either it is related from environment, or it is current, or digital economy, finance.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me something about group exercise, because students are worried about the group exercise, some students, and it is not tough because one major point is there and some sub points are there. We have to arrange accordingly.
Yeah. So, group exercise is it starts just after your group discussion is over. It is with the same group with whom you did the group discussion. So
Because
it is
according
like,
to me,
yes,
the main motive of this group exercise is they are checking what is the team management, what is the cooperation between them. They are judging these points on a common final judgment or not.
yes, exactly. Yes. So we can take an example for group exercise. Like, what are the qualities of a good manager? So they will give you some 7 to 8 qualities, like humility or like perseverance, team spirit, and such 7 to 8 points they will give you. And then you have to arrange that for being a good manager, what needs to be my first priority and which can come later on. But the problem here comes that you have to decide it with 10 to 12 other people. So is first thing, as a group you people can come to a conclusion or not. So you have to set those 8 or 10 points in order within 10 to 15 minutes, because after that they'll stop you. The doesn't matter you get all the points or not, they'll not let you speak more than 10 to 15 minutes. So first thing is agreeing as a group on all the points. Second thing they are looking for in a group exercise is, if there is a debate going on a point, whether you are able to convince others to agree to your point. If you are able to convince them, then that is also considered as a positive sign. One another thing is, if the argument is going very heated, then you settle ki okay, let's hear to the other person's point of view, and that is also viewed by them as a good personality trait. So overall, G is still very manageable because it is not a test of your knowledge, rather your convincing skills.
Okay, Vishal. Thanks for guiding them, the students, on their psychometric test, group exercise, group discussion, and now we will little bit discuss about personal interview because it's one-on-one interview, and we all know if some student have cleared the prelims and mains, then he and she will able to give the either question from introduction on their subject knowledge or recent current affairs, banking knowledge, State Bank of India, or any
Yes,
situation type questions.
yes,
So,
yes.
what is one or two line from your side for one-on-one interview?
Yes, for interview, first thing is your appearance, because that is the first thing the interviewer will notice in you. Dress properly, then walk properly, look into the eyes, greet them properly, and sit in a very formal way properly. So that is when you are setting an impression before even saying a word from your mouth. And that really works throughout your interview. So like for boys, let's say you can put on a good coat or something, and a tie.
Means it's an
Keep the
officer job. Okay,
Yes.
it's an officer job, and we will discuss going for the public sector job. Okay, but the thing is this, that basically they are judging the student first of all if they are not saying a word, from their dressing sense, from their body language, okay, from their eye contact and all. If you remember, Vishal, I have taken approximately 4 to 5 mocks because so many students all tell me, sir, after these so many mocks, we have feel very easy in front of panel in also GD, and in interview also.
Yes, yes, that is very true. Giving mock interviews is as important as giving mock tests for prelims or mains. It really sets
You
you
are
up.
also benefited from
uh,
because you are a new and you
yes,
are first interview is there, and you are also benefited from our Super 50 Gurukul session, either it is GD or GE or interview.
yes, 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 definitely. SBI PO interview was in fact the first interview of my life. And yes, so the main areas that they look for in the interview is, first of all, they'll ask about you, your background, and then your education. Like in that also, if you are having common degrees, like let's say you are an engineer or a commerce graduate, then they won't go that deep into your graduation. But like for example, like I was a lawyer, so they my half interview went into like I had to explain them why I am coming over here, so on my legal background and everything.
Yeah,
So if
actually,
you
they
have
are
a
asking
unique
why
skills.
if somebody is
Yes,
in from engineering background, some is from arts background, they are asking subject related, gap
yes,
related question, situation based
yes,
question from each and every students.
yes, yes. So
So
it also
yeah,
depends upon their mood and when you are in the panel. So like I was after 11 or 12 students had already gone in, so they were the panel is also in kind of experimenting mood. They want to ask different questions.
from the
So
different.
take for example, I was started with explaining my background, my educational background. Then they came to some financial terms, and I was asked about company law tribunal and
Which
the
law background.
IBC. Yes, yes. So on those questions, then when it went to another panelist, he asked me about international relations.
Yeah,
And
guys, in 50
yes,
batch, either in Vishal or so many student, you guys are seeing, check my playlist. My number is 7503235358. Tomorrow we will conduct a session. I am conducting a session with the selected student for psychometric test, and day after tomorrow we will start and current affairs, personality development, banking, and all session for interview. So if you are interested, text me on my number 7503235358. I will arrange your mock interviews, class sessions, and GD and GE sessions. Thanks a lot, Vishal, for guiding our students last year experience of Super 50 Gurukul batch as well as your final interview related to all and in your busy schedule. Once again, thanks a lot, and my wishes for you that be a regulatory body, be in the regulatory body job or in state PCS or UPSC because you are the aspirant of UPSC.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Vishal, once again. God bless you.
Thank you.